we are going to be talking about today, because you remember now that you already have that thing that you want to sell, which is we are going to be creating a product on things related to writing, most importantly, article writing skill. So how do you now know your target audience, people you are going to be selling to? Those are the people that we call target audience. How do you identify them? How do you know them? Because there is something that makes this online easier for somebody. If you can actually know the person you are trying to sell to, it is easier for you to advertise or market anything you are selling to that thing. One of the major things you'll be thinking in your mind presently as you are starting now is that it should be everybody will need writing now. Everybody needs writing. Everybody wants to learn how to write. So I think everybody should be able to buy my product. No, not everybody will buy your product. Not everybody. There are some designated persons that are interested in what you do, and those are the people that you should focus on. How do you now know all those type of people? That is exactly what we are going to be covering in today's class. It's very important you know. So how do we get started? Can you just explain what you know based on what we know as target audience? Can you, or presently, let me ask you the question. Who are those people that you are trying to sell that your product to?
My product, and to sell my product to people like people that are writing content like bloggers or people that are writing content. I sell my product to bloggers or people that are writing content.
Okay, people that are interested in writing content or bloggers. How does, okay, you can sell your, bloggers and people that are interested in writing content. So I think with that, you've been able to at least know that particular or that specific people that you are going to be focusing your content on. So you see, there is something about online. The first thing you need to know in your mind is that you need to know who you are talking to, just like the way you have just explained that you are going to be writing to people that are interested in writing content and bloggers most importantly. So they are the one that your content is going to be focusing on. Now, there is one thing you need to take note on this online space. Whenever you want to start posting your content, don't talk as if you are talking to everybody. You focus that your talk to one person that is a blogger or one person that is in need of your service. That is the person you are going to type as if you are going to be posting as if you are seeing that person or you are talking directly to that person, so that that content can hit only those people that are interested in that particular thing that you want to sell to them. So how do we get started? There are some steps, there are some things that you need to know, there are some questions that you need to ask yourself, and if you are able to answer those questions, it's going to be easier for you to be able to audience, identify them, know where they are online, and how to also speak to them. It's going to be making it easier for you. So those are the things that we are going to be covering today from the beginning till the end. So by the end of this training, you should be able to also define who your target audience is, and again, how you can actually sell your products to them, or what are those things that you need to do in order for you to sell your product to them. So that is exactly what we are going to be covering today.
Okay. Hello. It's like network issue. Hello, sir.
Yeah, please just give me a few seconds, few minutes rather, please.
Okay, no problem, sir. Yes, I'm still there.
Okay, sorry, please. I'm back now, so I don't know. Are you with me, please?
Yes, sir, I'm there, sir.
All right, so thank you so much for your patience. Okay, so now I said today we are going to be talking about target audience, what target audience is all about, and again how you can actually position yourself in a way that even your target audience will be able to recognize you, and then you can be able to flow. So that is what we want to talk about today, how to know your target audience. So for you to know your target audience today, just like we broke our class down in the last week class, for you to know your target audience, there are some three major things that you need to have in your mind. There are some three major things that you need to have in your mind. And all these three things are very important because we are going to be breaking them down one after the other today. And when you understand these three things and you can do it perfectly, believe me, it will be easier for you in the long run because you will understand who you are talking to, why you are talking to them, the way they even perceive you online, just like the way when anybody type African Prince Alex online. I am not the one that told Google to tell people about me. I never told Google, but because of the keyword research, what I have been giving out to people, that was what made Google to catch up everything and form it to who I am. So you can check yourself today too on Google whether it has something about you. If you implement everything I'm going to be teaching you in this training, check yourself again after 3 months and see what Google have acquired about who you are. So that is just it. So you remember your target audience. If they don't know you, there are some times that they may want to make research about you. Who is this particular person? When they search Google, Google quickly tell them who you are. And that is the importance of you, that you are the person, knows that person you are talking to, know your target audience. Because when you know your target audience, every of your content will be related to them. I hope you can hear that now, please.
Yes, I understand, sir.
Yes, I said now the three things that you need to take note of. The three things that we are going to be talking about today. I'm going to be listing them out for you first, then I break it down for you for better understanding. So the first one is, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? That's the first question that requires an answer. We are going to be breaking down the answers today in this class, but you need to just jot down the question. Who am I? Now, you can know that you are my own target audience. If I will ask you this question that, who is African Prince Alex always talking to? Can you give me one?
Yes, it's my coach.
Yeah,
My
like,
lecturer. He is my lecturer.
okay, yes, I know that. That your lecturer, who is he always talking to? Who are his own target audience?
Is to help African youth.
Perfectly. You can see the way you were able to, you can see the way who I am helping online. I help African youth. I teach them skills. I show them little knowledge. So that is my target audience, African youth majorly. So I assume that one person like this that is youth in Africa, that is the person I want to help, not majorly. Do you understand it now? So African youth is my own target audience. Some people will be like, oh, only single ladies is my target audience. Some people will be like, only mothers is my target audience. Some people will be like, only children is my target audience. Everybody on this online space must have their target audience. You cannot sell to everybody. Like me now, I don't have any condition with adults. I don't have condition with children. What I have condition with youth. If you are from the age of 15 upward to, let's say, 45 or 40, I'm done with you. Those are the people that I focus on niches. From other audience, you will get some people from other audience that will still come and meet you, but you don't. Maybe they are interested in what you do. They will reach out to you, just like somebody that is in need, that is focusing on mothers only. That will come one day, oh, please, Omiso, I'll become mother very soon. That is why I want to buy this your product. Yes, it happens like that. My training, there's nobody to come and learn from you. They come. But what? They are not my target audience. I know my target audience. But focusing on your target audience give you the grant to be able to move forward. If you put in the effort, you continue to get to where you want to get to. So knowing your important. So that's the first one we are going to be. Who are you talking to? That's the first one that we are going to be talking about today. So the second one that we are going to be talking about is, now that you already know the people you are talking about, we are still going to be breaking it down. If you now know the people you are talking to, the second one is now that, what is their pain point and their desire? What do they need? What are they afraid of? What do they want? All these things are what will make you to know what to send to all those people. What is their pain point and what is their desire? That is the second thing. You remember the first one. What did I call the first one?
Who are you talking to?
Yes, you need to know who you are actually talking to. And then the second one is now what?
What is their pain point and their desire?
Yes. What is their pain point and their desire? And this is why you will see that if people don't learn this skill, they cannot understand, because it is not something that one person will come online and explain everything for you online. You need to learn this skill, because this thing is going to be inside you personally. Then you implement it. Now that I am talking to you, you already know, you will be thinking in your mind and be knowing who you want to talk to. Now that you know the second step, now you start can be their pain point. Okay, what can be their desire? You will start thinking about it now. But we are still going to be breaking it down so that you can relate it to your. The third thing we're going to be covering this night under knowing your target audience is positioning yourself. Positioning yourself. Making your profile say, I can help you. That is it, positioning yourself. You remember when you see my profile, what it is saying is that I can help African youth. I can help them with skills. I can do this and that for them. So when we talk about their pain point and desire, for me, if they ask me what is their pain point and their desire of African youth, a lot of African youth want to make money online. They don't know how to get started. a lot of them are afraid of being scammed. I know everything about African youth because of what? Because they are my target audience. So anything you want to sell online, you need to know your target audience. You need to know how and everything about them so that you can be able to speak directly to them and then it can hit them. Nobody will go to my social media page, like I have been saying in our previous class. No African youth will go to my social media page. They will definitely, something, when they read any of my posts like this, something will hit them in their body that, this man is talking to me. This man is talking to me. Whether they like it or they don't like it, I've already passed my message to them and then it has impacted them in one way or the other. So you too, that you are going to be starting your business online or starting your growth online and selling this particular thing you want to be selling, knowing your target audience is teach you everything. Your personal effort, your creativity you put into anything you know is what will make you
need to know who audience.
Okay.
Yes, number 2, what is their pain point and desire?
Yes, exactly.
What they want, where they are weak.
Yes.
Yes, the third one is positioning yourself.
Exactly. As you can see, when you check you are noticing something about me. I'm wearing blue shirt. I'm doing this thing. Yeah, that is what we call part of positioning. You need to position yourself that somebody can easily know you. When they see your content, they should know that this is from African Princeess. When they see this one, this is from. When they see this one, this is from. They should be able to do that. All these things are the things that you build over time. I tell people that making money online is not fast. But when you do it consistently very fast, you get to where you want to get to very fast. I am teaching you today now. If I am not consistent again, and you that I am teaching is very consistent, doing the needful at the right time, you will see that you will quickly grow more than me. You may not make money more than me, but you may quickly grow. If you grow more than me and you put in the right thing and everything that is necessary, you can even make money more than me. So there is no leader knowledge to another person apply his or her creativity in his own way, he may be getting times 100 of what the person that even taught him is getting. So it's in you. You need to just do the work. If you do the work more, you get more results. So those are the 3 things that is very paramount in order for you to understand your target audience. So let's break this down one after the other. We are going to be breaking this target audience down one after the other, breaking that 3 things down. Actually do it. Social media page. WhatsApp. We need to set up our WhatsApp business. Do you have a WhatsApp? All right, that's fine. So WhatsApp business, we are going to be setting that up probably, yes, if I'm not mistaken, probably after the class. Let's set it up. Anything. Now, this number you are using, is it a WhatsApp business?
No, it's normal WhatsApp.
Okay, so the other one, we are going to be using it to set up our WhatsApp. All right, so let's start from the beginning. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Now, this is where you define your target audience in a simple term. You have to define your target audience in a simple term that anytime you see, this place is always talking about your bio. This place is always talking about your bio. It's talking about a lot of things. I'll be breaking it down. You are going to know lots of things that you need to be aware of when identifying your target audience. So when we talk about who are you talking to, but before we even talk about that, if you don't know who you are talking to on this online space, your content will just be sounding general, as if you are just talking naturally, talking to everybody. You don't have any goal in mind. You remember we talked about a goal yesterday. Anything you want to do must be on something that you are planning to achieve. You don't just come online and just behave normal. You have to have something that is your goal. If you achieve the goal, then you set another goal. If you achieve the goal, then you set another goal. Before I get to this level of teaching people different skills, I've only focused on teaching only article before because that was my goal. When I achieved that, it is time for Amazon KDP. I set my goal for Amazon KDP. I start it. If I achieve that, I set my goal for another thing till I achieve it. Did you get it now? So that is how this online space works. You have to know, okay, this is my article writing product that I want to sell. How many am I going to be selling? Who are those people I want to sell it to? When is it going to be ending? You need to have that goal in your mind. If it is 1 month, if it is 2 months, set that goal. That is what will keep you moving to achieving that goal. After you are done with that one, focus on another thing. Did you get that now? So that is how we are going to be going one after the other on this one. To anybody, when somebody visits your page at a specific time, they can easily know what you are talking about. But when you talk about, let's assume you talk about article writing, you talk about what is trending in Nigeria, you talk about the football match that you just finished watching, you just talk randomly. When people come, they don't know, they will not come again. But when you talk on one particular thing that you are doing, you are using it to give them value, they will definitely know that, oh, this man is always talking about article. Bloggers will be able to quickly sense that, okay, let me try this man. He's always talking. As from today henceforth, this is what I tell every of my students: find people around your niche. Look at the way they post. You are not looking for you to be copying what they are doing, but just as I am teaching that some people are looking at me myself, I'm looking at some people. Some people that I'm looking at are also looking at some people. Everybody is checking some other people too, because nobody is an island of knowledge. But when you check some other people's content, you include your own creativity in doing it with the knowledge, with that skill that you have already got. You remember that you've already have the skill. One of the major mistakes that people do in Nigeria, most importantly, is that they think that I can check other people to do and then I can easily get it right. But they don't know that they don't have the skill itself. They only copy and they use their creativity. The skill that will now tell you that when you copy and this person is doing it this way, okay, you now do your own this way. You can see that it's of different things, just like somebody copying article online on Google. Because I said articles are those things you see on Google. And the person now went to Google and I can write this thing now. And the person started writing, thinking he's writing article. The person is just writing rubbish. Because when they publish it on Google, they ban his account straight. The skill itself, you don't have it. A lot of people in Nigeria, they copy. They are not thinking they are not making the money. They will not make the money because they don't have the right skill that make them, that thing that they copy, that make it looks okay for them. So the skill of writing the article, you remember, is just 4 things, just format, just 4 formats. If you know that 4 formats in your head, that is when you have the skill. So now, let's break this. Who are you talking to? Let's break it down for better understanding. Who are you talking to? For you to talk to people online, for you to start talking to people online, there are 4 major things that you need to be aware of. There are 4 major things that you need to be aware of. Because when you know these 4 major things, I'm talking about the first thing, please. I hope you are not mixing them up, right?
Yes.
Okay. 4 major things that you need to be aware of. If you know these 4 major things, when you want to run ad, you remember people run advert online. When you want to run advertisements, I'm still going to be teaching you how to run ad when we get to that level. But if you learn that how to run ad and you don't pass through this level, you will not understand. That is why a lot of people again are running ad in Nigeria. They just learn scatterly in Nigeria. I don't And that is why people are just struggling. They just learn scatterly, learn this one today, learn another one tomorrow, and they will say they cannot make the money because they don't understand what they are doing. This online is step by step. When you pass it through the right way, you will be getting it right and you continue to grow. Even if it is not million you are making, but you will continuously make money online. So these 4 things I'm about to mention for you, they are very important for you to note. It's part of knowing who you want to talk to. The first one is, please write this down in your book. Demographic. Demographics. Just write demographic. Yeah, I'm going to be explaining it as we proceed in the class. The first one is demographic. The second one is psychographic.
Psychographic.
Yes, PSYCHO graphic. The third one is stage of awareness. Stage of awareness. And then the last one is where they hang out.
Where they hang out.
Exactly, where they hang out. So those are the 4 things we are going to be covering on this first part of our knowing your target audience, which is who are you talking to. You need to know these 4 things. They are demographic, they are psychographic, they are stages of awareness, and then the last one is they are where they hang out online.
Hang out.
Yes. All these things, when you know them, you can easily focus your content on them. And when you focus your content on them, you can easily do well. And when you do well, you can easily scale yourself through. So when I started online, I was also confused on all these things. But immediately I learned this social media content marketing skill, I was able to determine that, oh, so my content is here particularly. So when I notice my content is on this particular platform, I know their psychographic, I know their demographic, I was able to just go there, ask questions, put more effort in talking, and those people they started reaching out to me. How did I do that? The tricks and everything that I use, I will be exposing you to it. It's not compulsory that you use it, but that was just what my creativity told me to use. You remember, I said something from the beginning of our training. Your creativity is very important. Your creativity, just continue to think of better ways of doing it. When you know what to do, think of better ways to do it, and you can always get more options from your mind. Your mind will tell you a lot of things that you need to do. So demographic, when we talk about demographic online, demographic consists of some things about your target audience. The first one that demographic consists of is what is the age of those people that you want to be selling to. You remember, you are the one that know what you want to sell. So you need to know that age, that specific age of those people that you want to be selling to. You have to have a specific range of age. Okay, my product should be for people from this particular level to people of this particular level. So let me ask you your question, because all this particular part now, you may not give quick answers to them for now. When you start probably rewatching this video and you start thinking about it, then your creativity will now give you the answer based on what you want to sell. A lot of people in Nigeria, when you ask them, what is your target audience age range, they'll tell you 80 to 60 years old. They are only doing themselves. When they come learn skill, when they learn the skill, they know how to bring it down to what they need or they really. So let me just quickly ask you the question that what do you think your age, the age of your target audience will be? Because knowing their demographic, you need to know their age. So tell me here so that I can give you the possible and the closest best option for you to go for. So what is the age of people that you think will be interested in buying this your product that is related to article writing?
Yes, I think 18 to 40.
Okay, 18 years old to 40 years old. That is a very good one. So how much do you want to sell your product? How much do you think your product will cost? And why do you think 18 years old is going to buy your product?
It depends the work, Sha. It depends the work, but I want to sell my work, my article.
Okay.
Per topic, like 1.5 for start.
Okay, that's good. So what will 18 years old use it to do?
Yes, like those that, like my article, some article they use, some article in magazine. Those students offering a course like mass media and the rest. Yes, they can buy my article.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Apply it on their work.
Okay, so as you are telling me your target, the age now, you remember we are still under the demographic. As you are telling me the ages, please write them down. The reason why I said you should write them down is because when you want to start posting content online, when you check your notepad and you check the age of people you want to be writing to, it will give you more knowledge of, okay, let me write it this way. Okay, they will understand this way. So please jot down the age and keep it to yourself. It is for you now, based on what you want to sell. So you are still going to be needing it later on. I will tell you when we get there. You are still going to be needing this age. So that aside, we have been able to clear that part under the demographic of knowing your target audience. Now let's move to the second one under the demographic. Please, I hope you are following it in your book.
Yes, we are still under demography.
Demographic. So under the demographic, I've mentioned how many now?
Under demography, you mentioned one. That's age.
Age. Now, the second thing that you need to take note of about your target audience under the demographic is their gender. What type of gender do you want to sell your products to? Gender, either male or female, or the both of them.
Yes. Yes, I want to sell my article to both male, female.
Exactly, that is what you want.
Yes.
I have some colleagues on this online space that are into content writing as well, and they are also doing good. I have some that focuses on selling their products to only female. I have some of them that focuses on selling their article or content writing service to only male. So you said that you want to focus on what? The both of them, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that is fine. So keep that in your notepad as well. Jot that down. It's very important. You are going to be needing that too later on as we progress. So now, the next thing we want to talk about under the demographic is, where is now their location? Where is my own location? Let me ask you, as my own good student, where is my location for my own target audience? Can you tell me the location?
Yes, social media.
No, I'm talking about the location where they stay.
Sir?
Where do they stay?
Okay. The location of audience.
Yes, exactly. My own audience, this presently. Where is my own audience location?
Then various either.
I tag them under one particular location. You know, location can be maybe Lagos, can be maybe Nigeria, can be maybe Africa, can be maybe Europe, can be maybe America. Do you get? So where is my own African Prince Alex? Where is my own audience location? Let me check
your own location, you focus on Africa.
Perfectly. Did you see how you got where I am focusing on Africa? Because from my content, you can easily know. From my talk, you can easily know. From my videos, you can easily see that this is where African Princess is focusing on Africa. So now back to your own. You remember you already know your age of your target audience. You already know the gender of your target audience. Now, what will be the location of your own target audience? It's better to start small and grow big. You can decide. I have some people that they only focus on Lagos State. They want to only people in Lagos. That is what they want to do. Some people focuses on only people in Port Harcourt. That is where their target audience. Anybody that come outside Port Harcourt, they can attend to them, but they are always focusing on people in Port Harcourt. Some people focuses on people in Aba, only Aba boys. Those are the people I want to be teaching or selling my products to. Only Nigerians lady. Do you get? So who or where is your own location? Where will be the location of your own target audience?
My location, I think I will be best in Delta State.
Delta State. So you'll be needing people in Delta State only to be buying your products?
Yes.
So does it mean that every of your content that you want to be posting out will focus on only Delta people?
Yes.
Okay. So no problem. So probably you can write that too down in your book. You can write that in your book. The reason why we are doing all these things is that it makes people to quickly recognize you, and it makes you to know who you are talking to. When you know who you are talking to, more opportunities will be easier for you to attract. So people will be like, oh, don't you know Joseph Yakubu? He's always talking about articles, he's always talking about writing skills, he's always talking about everything to help Deltas. Only Delta people are always people from Delta will feel like, oh, if they are facing any problem about writing, they can easily come to you. If they need somebody that have idea about something, they can come to you. Even if they need your service anywhere around that place, they can come to you. That doesn't mean that all other states will not reach out to you, because remember, it's social media. A lot of people will see your content, especially even if you are doing a video content. People will hear from you. They may be interested in what you do. But the importance of this skill is that you have to focus on one particular thing, one location. That's where I cannot be creating content now. I'll be talking about American youth. I'll be talking about Gambia youth. I'll be talking about other country. I focus on only African youth. And that is why you can see me having students from different African countries, from Ghana, from Sierra Leone, from Liberia. Because of what? They knew that African Prince Alex is always talking about who? African youth. So anything your location is all about, you focus more on it. You can change all these things anytime, but there is no need in changing, because the more you gain your ground on it, the more you build more authority on it, the more people know you for it. And when people know you for it, it doesn't mean that you will not get opportunity outside. For me to be focusing on African youth doesn't mean that if I grow my brand to some specific area, people will not call me from America to come and even empower their youth. So the opportunity will come more to you. The more you put in the effort, the more you show people the right thing that they need. So now that you know your location as well, all these things are very important, because they are going to be helping you later on. The next one is all those people that you are planning to talk to, your target audience. Their own. You need to know their income level. Yes, you need to assume, okay, I think they should be earning so amount. Or some people now, like, depending on what they sell, some people sell products that worth, let's say, 100,000 and above. You cannot expect them to be selling that product to 18 years old or to 25 years old. They will focus on more adults that can afford it, and they should know their income level, that, okay, all these people must be working in a professional environment and be receiving so amount for them to be able to buy my products. Look at me now. I focus on African youth. I know that most African youth, most of them are students. They don't really have much. Do you get it now? So I try to bring down my product that they can be able to afford it. So I know their income level, that probably they are not even receiving any salary. They are just collecting. Stop me from getting people to pay me higher. I have people that pay me 100K, people that pay me over 100K to learn from me. Why? Because I have the people I focus on, but other people too, when they see your impact, they can easily give you the job. But you need to have people that you are focusing on. So what is their income level of your own target audience? Just keep that aside. You may not know that now. You may not know that now, but just jot it down in your book that you need to know their income. It's very important. You are going to be knowing that later. And their education level as well. You need to know that. So when you know that, all this will guide you in writing your content online to all those specific people, so that when they see it, they can easily know that, oh, this content is actually talking to me. Have you ever watched a content online about somebody and you felt like, oh, this person is talking to me actually? So all those type of person that created the content, they've already passed through this training from any other person that is teaching it online, and they've already jotted it in their book. Before they create the content, they know who they want to talk to. So when anybody that they are talking to watch the content, they feel personalized. And if the content is about buying something, doing something, you will see them do it a lot. So it's very important. Just make sure you know that your location, your income, and their education. You need to know that. So for example, the age, you already know their location that you are focusing on, and their income level and their educational level. So let's move to the second one. psychographic of the target audience. The psychographic of your target audience.
Yes.
Now, this is where we talk about their interests. What usually interests them? What usually interests them? For me now, I know what interests all African youths that I am currently trying to train or empower. I know what interests them. What interests them majorly, most of them just want to earn money online. They want to start making money online. That is their interest. How did I get to know all these things? Because I already took my time. When I was learning this skill, before I started implementing, I thought about it. Okay, this is the kind of people that I will be talking to. What interests all those, what will make all those people want to join my training? It is because they are interested in making money online. And that is why me, myself, I am into the niche of making money online. Because niche is the first thing that we need to have online. You remember, have I taught you anything about niche?
No.
Okay. I think I will still specify.
Okay, I just question about that link because I want to ask you that link because you have been mentioning something link like that.
Niche, yes, it's very important. You see, this online is a little bit wide, and you need to have idea about it for you to be successful on it. Niche, please remind me as we progress in the training. So I will have a time for you to because niche is something that is very, very important. That is the first thing that you need to find, you need to have. When you have that niche, all these things that I'm teaching you, then you'll be implementing them under that one niche that you have. When we talk about, I'll create a time, probably in our next class or before that time, I will explain niche for you so that you can choose one particular niche that you are going to be under. But basically me, I am under the making money online niche. So everything that I teach people online rally around how they can make money online through that thing. Do you get it? So it makes me attract people that also want to make money online because their solution to their problem or their challenges is currently with me. Do you get it now? So for you to do anything for people online, you need to make sure that you have your own niche. Then you offer your solution through that particular niche so that people that are facing challenges, maybe they have a blog, their blog has been struggling, they don't know how to post good article, and you know how to write article, you sell product about their problem, they can easily sell to them, they'll easily reach out to you. So we talk about that as we progress with our training. So you need to know their interests, you need to know their value, you need to know their lifestyle, and you need to know their dream. Those are the 4 things that you need to be aware of under their psychographic. I'm repeating it for you to be able to jot them down. You need to know their value. The first one is what? Interest.
Niche.
No, niche is not it. I'm just using niche to explain how to know the interest. You need to know their interest.
Okay, that's my interest.
The second one is value. You need to know their value. The third one is you need to know their lifestyle, and then you need to know their dreams. What are they dreaming about? They want to have a very good life. But just that all African youths, they have a very good dream, but they are not ready to put in the work. For my own, I'm just talking about my own target audience this time around. They have a very good dream, but they are not ready to put in the work. So that is why I'm always working on to put in the work so that they can achieve their goal. So all these things, you need to be aware of that, because the same thing, all the people you are going, you need to know everything so that you can know how to channel your content to them. When you know, we are still in the theory part of it. When you start creating content towards all these things and you start seeing the reaction of people, you will really enjoy what you are learning. And that is where you will be seeing the impact of the knowledge that you are acquiring now. Do you get that now?
Yes, sir.
So, for example of this psychographic, for me, I'm talking, if I want to give you an example of my own people that have interest and their value, what they want to earn online, they want to avoid job stress, and then they are looking for flexing social media where they can just they love to work on social media naturally. That is it. They don't want to do 9 to 5 work. They don't want to work in the factory. They want to come and sit down online and be working with their phone. That is majorly my own target audience interest and what they value and all of that. So that is that. The third part of this our stage 1. Please, I hope you understand the overview of what you are doing in this target audience, right?
Yes, knowing your target audience,
Okay.
we are trying to explain who are you talking to. Then
Yes.
the first one under who are you talking to, we talk about demographic,
Okay.
psychographic. Then the third one is now stage of awareness.
Stage of awareness. That is moving accordingly. So I hope you are jotting it down in your book as well.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's fine. So now the third one is stage of awareness. Stages of awareness. This is another thing that you need to know about your target audience. The stages of awareness. In your target audience, there are 3 stages of them. The first one is there are some of them that are unaware of what article is all about or that your products that you want to sell that is all about. Some of them are unaware. Some of them are problem aware. That's the second thing, problem aware. I hope you are jotting that down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and another third one is solution aware. So these are the 3 awareness stages of your target audience based on what you want to sell to them. So I'm going to be using, for example, Amazon KDP, for example, now for my own target audience. I have some people that are even unaware of what Amazon KDP is all about. And when you understand all these things, when you start receiving people, you can easily classify who is, what this person is all about. Some people will reach out to me, or maybe I just finished article writing training and I talk, come to my DM, oh, please, African Princess, more about the Amazon KDP. I've never heard it before. In my head, I quickly classify that person to it's my target audience, but he is unaware of what Amazon KDP is all about. But KDP. The second stage is that some people will be like problem aware. I have this a lot. A lot of African youth will be like, oh, African Princess, I'm interested in this Amazon KDP. I'm interested in Amazon KDP, but I don't really have that money. I don't really have that money. I need money. I need money, but I don't know how to. When I have the money, probably I'll come and buy from you. So those are the instances you are also going to be getting as you progress in your online journey. Some people will be like problem aware. They know about your product, but probably they cannot afford that simple money that you want to sell to them. You just need to be aware of them. You just need to know them because not everybody that will buy. Not everybody that will buy. When we proceed with our journey, you are still going to be exposed to a lot of things. You see, this online is very wide, but the more you know them, the smaller it becomes in your eyes. Look at me as I'm explaining it for you now. It's very simple. It's something that is natural life for me. But whereas, if you don't know it, you just be like, wow, this thing, it's just, that is how online is like misery to people that don't learn. I've bought this one, I've bought this one, I've bought this one, I've bought this one. I'm not understand. You will not understand because when you take your time to follow it accordingly, you will definitely understand it. And when you understand it, you now implement it, you will get results. So that is the second one. And the third one is solution aware. They've heard about Amazon KDP, but they don't know where to start. Some people will be like, when you start posting regularly now, some people will reach out to you, part of your target audience, and they'll be like, oh, please, how can I also start writing article? How can I also do this and that? And now you already have the knowledge of article. You can just tell them to pay you any amount that you are going to teach them. Or better still, if you have created your own article writing, how to write article by yourself, you can just sell it to them and you teach them as well. Or you shall help them to solve their problem that they don't know how to do. And you make your own money simple. Because there is no secret in making money online. The way we make money online is just to give solution. Give solution to some people's problem. Whether you now want to give the solution in form of teaching them, or you want to give solution to them in form of selling the product to them, or you want to give solution to them in form of helping them to even do it themselves. That is how we make money online. There is no hidden cost about it. And for you to be able to now get all those people, these are the knowledge that you need to be aware of so that you can be able to implement what will allow all those people to come to you. Please.
Yes, sir.
Now, that is that. So let's talk about the last one, which is where they hang out online. This is the last part and it's very important. I will share my own example of how I started. When you check my TikTok post, you will see that my TikTok post is not really moving. It's not really moving like all other posts online. When you check my Facebook page, okay, you cannot see my insight on Facebook. I think you can see my insight. You will see that my Facebook post is always doing well. A lot of people used to see it. Some people used to comment on Facebook. But when you check TikTok, majorly, my audience are not on TikTok. I am only building my TikTok so that on TikTok, they can easily see who I am posting on TikTok. Now, come back to the last part of what we are talking about. What are we talking about now? Under the knowing your target, knowing who you are talking to, right?
Where they hang out.
Yes, where they hang out. The fourth one, you want to start selling your product online. You need to know where your target audience on social media. Is it on Facebook? Is it on TikTok? Is it on Instagram? Or so on and so forth. You need to know them. And that was why I said earlier that you need to build all this your social media so that you can be able to determine. You cannot know them as now that you are just starting. With testing your content around those places, you can now easily detect where they react more, where they are dropping like. You cannot just post in 1 week and expect them. Some people not like, they'll just be looking, okay. We are still going to be stages of customer, how they. So when you now start realizing that, okay, people are always this one in this particular platform, then you focus on that platform. You build yourself more on the platform. You can now just content on others. I hope you are getting that now. So you need to know where your target audience hang out. Is it on platforms or is it on group? Let me explain how I started how I started building my target audience. You remember it was African youth. Then when I started my own online journey, affiliate marketing was booming in Nigeria. I remember a lot of youth bought affiliate marketing product and they are struggling. And me now, I want to sell my skill to them. I had article writing skill. And I know the article writing skill is part of the skill that they can use to promote their product. I have knowledge about affiliate marketing as well. So I want to build my audience. I want people to be interested in what I do. What did I do? Or what I want to sell to them. So what did I do? I started posting randomly. I'm not seeing any results. But I realized that when I go to Facebook group, where they talk about maybe expert near group like that, and a lot of affiliate marketers are there, and people are posting. What will I do? I will just go to the group, see one of what they are posting, and maybe if somebody asks question, I will give the answer to that question in detailed. Then I'll write at the end of it. If you want to know more about this, you can send me a direct message, or you can click on the link. I'll put my WhatsApp link there under the answer. And before I knew it, a lot of people started coming. Please, I saw your post on Facebook. I want to know more. Please, I saw your post on Facebook. I want to learn more. And that was how I started building my audience from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 till over 1,000 that we have today. And we are still growing. We are still going to 15 million. That is our own target of the empower that we want to empower. Not that it is 1,000 that I've trained. I've trained like over 3,000 presently. But me, I work with my record. Some people have left, but I am always working with my record. If I want to count people that I have trained, it has even passed people that have left the group. You know, some people, when they acquire what they need, they move on. So it is not that you can keep them forever. But when they see me tomorrow or they see my content online, they can easily like that, oh, I've benefited from this guy. Okay, but they don't want to be in the group. It's normal, just like me, where I learned. So I've left their group. But when I see their content online, I still remember them that, oh, I learned from this particular person. So, but I talk generally based on, as you can see when I talk naturally, I said I have empowered over 3,000, but when you check my community, I have just over 1,000. So that is how it is. But the real number that I have empowered, I already have them down. So it's not compulsory that you are counting your own numbers. It's not compulsory. Some people have empowered 1 billion. Some people have empowered a lot of people and they don't say it out. So I'm just saying that it's just my own creativity and my own target saying it. So you may not say your own. It's not compulsory. But what is important is know where your target. know where they are hanging out online. When you know where they are hanging out, you can that, okay, this is where I am going to be posting my content regularly for me to get them inside my funnel. Please, I hope you understand that now.
Yes, sir.
So what is your funnel? We are still going to be talking about funnel as we proceed in our training. So you can jot down that one to down in one place, funnel niche. You remember you don't know what it is. So we are still going to be talking about it as we proceed. I think that is where we are going to be stopping today. So to recap everything we have done today for better understanding, I said we are going to be talking about. So I listed the 3 parts we are going to be covering, which is who into, paint, and then the last one, which is positioning yourself. So we've been able to cover only the who you are talking to. Under that knowing who we are talking to, what did we talk about, please?
Okay, we talk about demography, psychography, state of awareness, where they hang out.
Exactly. So I'm sure, do you have any question before we end our live today?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Yes, I have a question concerning. Yes, I have a question about this stage of awareness.
Okay.
Yes, you said unawareness. You say I did not get the way you explain unawareness.
Okay, unawareness are just people that are not aware, reach out to you, but they are not aware of what you are selling at all. Maybe they just saw your content and they found the content valuable and they now reach out to you that, oh, please, I saw your content about this thing. Please, can you explain more to me? They are going to be coming to you when you have started posting your content. So those are the unaware stages of your target audience.
Okay. I understand the problem awareness and the solution. But I want to ask something. So that LinkedIn,
Yes,
is
please.
it an application or a social media platform?
It's a social media platform, but they have application just like the way Facebook have application, all other social media have application. So they are social media platform, but their own social media platform is based on professional social media platform. Unlike Facebook, that you post lifestyle something, unlike TikTok that you post just educational something, but on LinkedIn you post something related to business and career. So if you are going to be posting your own content there, you are going to be relating it to businesses and career, or you just post it in a professional way anyways. You understand? If you are posting something that is funny, relatable in all other ones, when you want to post, you write all your content in a professional way that people that are in a professional, like that they feel they are interested, will definitely be interested in what you are doing. Because LinkedIn is one of the major places where you can get clients you can easily write for if you also want to be writing. And for you to get client on LinkedIn, you need to be posting valuable content on probably articles. You write it in form of article and you write it in a professional way. And then you can now be putting it in your content that if you need a writer, you can reach out to me. I can write you a better one, just like the way you just finished reading. So they will reach out to you and then they can write for you. Even if you apply for their jobs, they will still come back to check your profile. So when they see all those things that you have posted, they'll be convinced enough to know that, oh, this particular person is the writer. I can easily trust him. Do you get it now? So me now, presently, I will still not focusing on LinkedIn. I only just set up my profile on LinkedIn so that at least somebody can know that African Princess is a writer and this and that. Do you get it now? So, but you have to start with one, then you start expanding. So that is why I said you should know. If you want to start with LinkedIn, you can start with LinkedIn, but start with where you can easily get people first. And Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok is still like the major platform that at least you can easily get a lot of people for now. Because it is still everybody, we that they everywhere. But that we that they everywhere, we they everywhere in different perspective, in different level. Nobody can come to me on TikTok and just on LinkedIn and talk to me anyhow. It's different from the way I talk to people on Facebook. It's different from the way I talk with people on Instagram. So every social media have levels. Do you get it now? So, and what you want to put out on them needs to be based on your professionalism on LinkedIn. On Facebook, based on what works on them. We are still going to be talking on what works on each and every social media. As you proceed in learning, that is why I say learning is not limited. A lot of people, all these trick, these are the things that they'll just hear on social media. They'll drop like, they'll follow them. They don't know that there are a lot of things to be learned. They are just breaking down just one thing alone. They can break it down into 5 ways. And a lot of people will be like, oh, I don't learn. Yes, they've learned, but they've not learned what they are supposed to learn. They only just take maybe 0% of 1 million. That is it online for you. So let's just stop here today because I need to prepare for another class that I'll be having very soon. So thank you so much for joining. Do you have any other question before we end the live?
Yes, I know that there is no question. That's all. So, but I want to ask something. I want others. I want some of my colleagues that in our content writing group, at least they should learn this course too. So me, I want to screenshot and post there. I don't know if I'm permit.
You want to screenshot, and what do you want to tell them?
As in a remark of my class today.
Yeah, you can do that. You know, we cannot convince a lot of people. A lot of people are missing a lot. A lot of people are missing a lot. You can do, no problem. No problem.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
You are welcome. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, sir.
And you too.
Yes, sir.